Do we need a bit? What is a bit?
What happens when masturbation loses its fun?
You keep going to that Green Day album. Dookie, motherfucker.
Dookie.
I'm gonna change the intro music just for that. Here it is.
Oh. Brutal.
So, Mike.
Devils.
Yes.
Demons.
Devils, demons. I knew.
Witches.
We didn't know
Witchcraft.
which was which.
Which way did the witch go?
So,
did she use
I was on Amazon, and I was looking up some books, and for some reason Amazon said in my recommended was the Satanic Bible.
Oh, all right.
So I clicked on it.
I thought you would get on to Styx Hexenhammer Hammers 66
The Shirtless Wonder.
Shirtless Wonder. That he has his.
Okay.
He's got a lot of good books.
Hold on here. Let me just get this to you. Right?
I actually highly suggest checking out his.
Here he is. Here's his chest. His Auschwitz chest. So the Satanic Bible. I click on it, right?
Poor man.
I click on it. And it gives me several options, as it always does. There's the Kindle version.
Oh, the Kindle.
There's the mass
the
market.
Fire?
There's the mass market.
Kindle Fire?
Yeah, exactly. The Kindle Hellfire.
No pun intended, right?
There's the mass market paperback. There's the hardcover.
Used?
First off, the paperback was more expensive than the hardcover.
Of course. Why would it?
That was weird.
That was weird.
But then there was a used paperback copy.
Okay.
And there were 5 available.
Okay.
From used. The price was $1,500 on every single one of them. All 5 of these used paperback versions of the Satanic Bible were $1,500.
Were they dog-eared by Lucifer himself?
I have no idea. The mass market paperback was $12.50.
Wow. That's interesting.
The only thing I can imagine is that they were possibly first editions that were in the library book. But why would you pay $1,500 for the Satanic Bible?
Maybe it was John Podesta's. Maybe it was his copy.
I doubt it. I mean, it could have been. Who knows?
Who knows?
What do you think of
Maybe he did it like Comic Book Girl 19 signed
Dune box?
He signed it.
Called it the Satan box. The Satan box.
I have nothing to do with Pizzagate, but here's an autograph copy of this.
The other thing too. That's my fidget cube, everybody.
Yeah, he couldn't afford
I couldn't afford a spinner, so I got a fidget cube as a birthday present.
And he's crazy with it.
So, no, but then here's the funny part. I click on one of these sellers, right?
Yeah.
That has the one of these sellers.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And even though there are only 5 available, turn your phone off when you're in the booth, dude. It's Satan calling. Answer.
Yes.
Even though there are only 5 available, I click on one of these sellers, and there were a lot of reviews, not very positive, of this one seller of the book. One of the reviews, this was my favorite review. It was a 1-star review, and somebody just goes, "I never got my book, but then the $1,500 was credited back to my bank account, so that was weird."
That is weird.
And that was the review. So essentially, whoever this seller was didn't send them the copy of the Satanic Bible for $1,500 and then refunded the $1,500 without contacting this person to say, "Hey, we don't have a copy. Sorry, here's your $1,500 back."
This is one of the 5?
One of the 5.
And it's just like a normal paperback? It's not like a leather bound.
No, it's a paperback. It's not a hardcover.
Made out of human skin or anything like that, right?
Exactly. Not a human leather, not a Leatherface edition.
Not a Leatherface edition.
Just a normal paperback $1,500
not like a fanged face
version of
on
this.
the cover.
That's the Necronomicon.
Oh, this is something different.
Yes.
These are two different things.
The Necronomicon, wasn't that originally like a fictional book by H.P. Lovecraft?
Okay, so...
Or didn't H.P. Lovecraft come up with the Necronomicon
So
in
there was
a story?
Okay, so I haven't done enough research on this, but I have been doing the research lately.
Were you
but I think
listening
it's,
to an audiobook of the Necronomicon?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And you haven't done enough research on the Necronomicon?
Well, it got boring after a while.
Of course it did. It's just a bunch of spells in some weird clicky language.
It wasn't even the clicky language. It was just like... And you wouldn't even get into the spells.
Take 3 roots of basil and crush
He
them.
talked about Aleister Crowley.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That was weird.
You sounded like skeptic there.
No, here's...
I take it back. I take it back.
That's a pretty big insult,
I take
sir.
it back.
Sir.
I take it back.
Sir.
I did not bite my thumb at you.
But you do indeed bite your thumb.
It had nothing to do with you.
I saw you bite your thumb.
I did not bite my thumb at you.
But you bite your thumb.
I do indeed bite my thumb, but I do not bite my thumb at you.
I don't believe you.
Well, we'll just have to have.
We're gonna have to settle this with a duel. here's a video of me and Mike having a duel. That's not gonna happen.
That's
not.
Instead, it's gonna be the modern day version of that with the guns and stuff like that. There's John Leguizamo.
I'm just gonna find the dopiest picture that I can and just put it up. And in fact, it's gonna stay up in the middle of the thing for the rest of the episode.
Oh, great, perfect.
I'm gonna actually Photoshop braces on his
H.P.
teeth.
Lovecraft came up with
Hewlett Packard Lovecraft.
He did. Hewlett Packard Lovecraft. What a great name, by the way. Probably not born with that name.
No.
Probably an alias.
He was probably like...
What do you call those names when you're a writer?
A pen name.
A pen name! He came up... He came up with Cthulhu.
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 The call of Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. And they talk about the Cthulhu in the...
What are you, Italian? Cthulhu. It sounds like a pasta.
They
Cthulhu.
make some great meatball.
Cthulhu. No, you know...
Get out of my kitchen, okay?
Cthulhu Alfredo. No, you know...
I do your plumbing, eh?
First off,
I'm a super like you.
What is the BJ's?
I'm a Super Mario. I'm a super human.
What if Super Mario, the original intent was supposed to be that he was a super of an apartment building, and he was supposed to be a side-scrolling game where he goes up and down and fixes things in the apartment, but then they realized they couldn't program that complex of a game, so they just said, fuck it, throw a giant horned turtle in the mix. And
instead of an old lady with a walker?
Exactly. Walkers are very hard to program in 8-bit.
That makes sense. Let's just use turtles instead.
But no, the thing I was going to say about... so I had a great idea for a parody of Cthulhu. Crow-Thulu. Now, you know when you hear crows, right? And they go... And then they shit in front of the door that you're walking into, right? So the whole idea is the call of Cthulhu. You hear that clicking. You hear that...
Okay.
And that's how you know it's Cthulhu. So it's
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu's body with a crow head. And
Whoa!
And he stands above doors and just shits monumental things in front of the door.
So that wouldn't that shit just destroy the whole building?
Yeah, it would probably open up worlds beyond the veil.
Oh, it would. It would.
I would think.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why it's very rare. It's very rare.
It's very rare.
It's a rare occurrence.
I don't know how you're gonna pull that off.
That's why I just have the idea. I don't have the execution. Well, I'm not an executioner.
I'm surprised it wouldn't be a shark. You know, because isn't the Cthulhu come out of the water? Isn't he from the deep sea? And he's like an octopus face.
Technically, he's
like Octi-face.
He's a tentacled being. So the hentai fans are loving it. But he's He's not from the deep sea. That's just where.
No, he's from another dimension.
That's where
right?
the portal is.
That's where the portal is. Yes, I get
It's
it.
not that he is a squidman
Yeah.
in the deep sea.
So the
The
Necronomicon.
Necronomicon is what you're trying to say.
Yes. Well, I guess that was HP, right? Because you talk.
Yeah, that
well,
was
the other
Hewlett
thing
Packard.
is, but I think the book itself, right, that was created
Well,
out
but-
of this, like into reality
For the Evil Dead.
for like. Well, it was created in the 70s.
Here's a clip.
Thank you, sir. Well, it was created. Oh, okay. So Evil Dead came after the actual book because the book came out in the 70s.
Bruce Campbell predates time.
Well, he is a golden god.
Yes.
He is a golden god.
He's a honky Adonis.
Yes, and we should all pray to Bruce
Bruce.
Campbell.
Dear Bruce, bless this food we are about to eat.
Dear Brutus.
What?
I don't know. It's a
What do you-
Beatles song, right? Dear Beatrice.
Hey Jude.
Prudence, thank you.
Okay.
Dear Bruce.
See, I love when the production staff
Yes.
corrects.
Thanks
my-
you, Eleanor Rigby.
God damn it! All right, for the rest of this episode, we're only gonna talk.
Nigel, step outside. I am not done here.
You leave Leon Lush's monkey alone. That sounded a lot more racist than it intended it to be. 'Cause
Well, if
it's
you
an
didn't
actual
hire
monkey.
him as a big muscle-bound freak to
He's
kick me out when
he's
I
a
get
tiny
too
chimpanzee in a
outrageous.
onesie.
Well, he's a very strong chimpanzee.
I don't think it's that he's strong. I think it's just that
That
you're
I'm weak. That's possible.
You're going off the rails.
Oh. H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh my God! There's dead people everywhere.
The rookie in the corner is puking his guts out.
Derailing is what I'm getting at.
So wait, real quick.
HP Hewlett Packard makes great printers.
Did you say all you need to say about H.P. Lovecraft in the Nemenemina? The Nemenemina?
I think I spoke my piece.
I thought you had something special to say about that, like something specific, something.
No, I think you're just projecting.
Am I projecting? I am. I probably am.
You're projecting.
I got a question for you.
Shoot.
What do you do when masturbation has lost its fun?
I listened to Green Day and end the podcast.